faith journey started when I was born. I was baptized at Calvary on Easter Sunday and my sister's birthday. She was not a fan because I got presents on her birthday. My mom was a pastor at Calvary for 20 years, so I basically grew up here at church. My mom always invited my friends to come to church, so it was fun to be here because my friends were here too. I learned a lot in confirmation. One of the lessons I continue to learn is God believes in me. God may put me in some situation that will be very hard, hopefully not as hard as David when he fought Goliath. But at times it may feel like it, and I want to remember that God believes in me. I hope that I can believe in myself too. One of my favorite Bible stories is David and Goliath. In 1 Samuel chapter 17, David volunteers to fight the giant Philistine Goliath. Then he took his staff in his hand and chose 5 smooth stones from the wadi and put them in his shepherd's bag in the pouch. His sling was in his hand, and he drew near to the Philistine. The Philistine came on and drew near to David, with his shield barrier in front of him. The Philistine looked and saw David. He disdained him, for only a youth, ruddy and handsome in appearance. The Philistine said to David, "Am I a dog that you come to me with sticks?" But David said to the Philistine, "You come to me with sword and spear and javelin, but I come to you in the name of the Lord's host, the Lord of the armies of Israel, whom you have defied. This very day the Lord will deliver you into my hand, so that the earth may know that there is a God in Israel. And this assembly may know that the Lord does not save the sword and the spear, for the battle is the Lord, and he will give you into our hand." When the Philistine drew near to David, David ran quickly toward the battle line to meet the Philistine. David put his hand in the bag, took out a stone, slung it, and struck the Philistine on his forehead. The stone sunk into his forehead, and he fell face down on the ground. So David prevailed over the Philistine with his sling and his stone, striking down the Philistine and killing him. I like this story because it shows no matter what size you are, when you trust in God, you can do greater things than you can even think you can do. I can relate to this story when I think about some things I like to do. My family is a hunting family. Every year we get together to hunt deer. I learned how to hunt safely, and now I can hunt by myself. Sometimes I get very nervous about shooting a big deer. Sometimes I don't even believe in myself to do something like that. But I have to remember that I can. My dad believes in me, God believes in me, now I need to believe in myself. Another thing I like doing is playing hockey. I started playing hockey when I was in 1st grade. Some people would have said that it was too late to start playing hockey. Many kids start at a younger age. Again, I had to learn to believe in myself. The thing I like most about hockey is the competition in the sport. I like learning each position and watching it on TV. Me and a few buddies started a fantasy league for hockey. My favorite position in hockey is defense, because you can see the whole ice, and that's what I'm good at. I have had many coaches over the years, but one of my favorite coaches was Shane, because he supported everyone and knew a lot about hockey. He challenged me and encouraged me to do my best and never give up. Off the ice, he was always there for me. I am grateful for people like him in my life. Sometimes I feel discouraged on the ice, but with my coaches who remind me that I have talent to show, I remember that those talents are from God. Coaches guide me in sports. At church, my pastors, confirmation guides, and mentors guide me in my faith. I believe God gave me everything that I need in life, and I am grateful for the life I have. I believe Jesus died for my sins so I can be forgiven when I make mistakes. I believe the church is a place where we can come together to learn more about Jesus. I want to know Jesus better that I can know God better. I wonder what challenges I will face in life, more than hunting and playing hockey. But I hope I can put my faith into practice and remember that God is with me. No matter what happens, I am baptized and I know that I belong to God and I'm a part of God's family. I plan to keep growing in my faith by coming to church. I'll watch for God when I am in nature, hunting or fishing. I'll watch for God in my friends and family. I will try to grow to be humble and kind so that I can be more like Jesus to others. I want to thank my mom and my dad for bringing me to church. I want to thank all my pastors for teaching me about God. I want to thank Larry and Andrea Kent for being my small group guides, and Scott Larson for being my mentor for confirmation. Thank you for listening to my statement of faith.